Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, April 28th, Flex Friday, and I got some more NBA player props for y'all here today on PrizePicks. Guys, if y'all are new to PrizePicks, use this promo code right here down below. Get yourself signed up. Get that first deposit instantly matched up to $100. All right, so yesterday, had one game, gave out 2 picks, one from each team. We went 1-1. DeJounte Murray shit the bed on us, had 0 points at halftime. It is what it is. We don't have to worry about getting burned by him anymore. It was fun while it lasted. But we are on to today. Got 2 games and should be 2 good ones. Looking for 2 closeouts here in Golden State and LA, looking to end these series. So first game. Oh, also yesterday, in the comments, didn't have too many picks from y'all dropped in the chat in the comments yesterday. I know Mr. McGain went ahead and said he was going to take the bump on Marcus Smart's first half of 6.5. We gave it out at 6, and he took it at 6.5 still in that cash. So, kudos to you there. There's some talks of Derek White in the comments that I also had full faith in, and yeah, he didn't quite get there either for the most part. So, like I said, on to today. Let's take a look right here at Sacramento traveling over to Golden State. Golden State's looking to close this thing out with a 7.5 spread, over under of 234.5. And the first pick we're going to take a look at on this game is going to be Mr. De'Aaron Fox. And we're going to take a look at the over on his rebounds here. Set at 5. Typically, throughout the season, he doesn't do a ton of rebounding, but in this series, I think just because it's such a fast-paced game, the dude's been all over the place, all over the court. So I like this spot for him right here. Like I said, with these 2 teams, there's so many shots that go up, and you just eventually you're going to find yourself in the right place, and he's done it. Found himself in the right place at least 5 times of these last 4 games right here. So give me the over on De'Aaron Fox right here. Over 5 rebounds. And on to the other side of the ball. Also, guys, hey, if y'all are I'll give my favorite pick from each team at the end of the video. I'm just going to go ahead and throw out like all the extra picks that I don't really put on these videos, that I just kind of play around with myself on the side. I'm just going to go ahead and just throw them out there for y'all. It is Flex Friday, so if y'all looking for extra picks, stick around at the end of the video and I'll just kind of give out all the other ones. I think there's 3 or 4 extra. So, all right, so on to Golden State side of the ball. We're going to be looking at Kevon Looney. Man, this dude's been killing it, hadn't he? Those last few games, he is really... It seemed like when Draymond Green, with that suspension, that game he really started shining and hasn't really gone down since. I think there's a lot of different ways you can go here. Besides points, dude doesn't score too many points. I think he only throws up like between 2 and 5 field goal attempts. So I'm going to go to rebounds and assists, I'm thinking, is what we're going to look at here. In the last 3 games, and his rebounds and assists, line set at 16.5. His last 3 games, he puts up 29, 20, and 29. They're back at home. Like I said, looking to end the series here. They don't want to mess around and have the series tied up again. And you could just go rebounds here. His rebound line is set at 12.5. You could go rebounds here. But rebounds and assists, the dude's been killing it with his assist as well. If we just want to look at that, 9, 6, and 7. You could even go just assists, but I'm going to go ahead and throw them together. He's liable to clear the 16.5 line with just his rebounds. So tack on the assist on top of that. Give me the over here on Kevon Looney. All right, so on to the next game. Memphis traveling over to LA. LA's looking to close out the series. Memphis is looking to stay alive here. All right, so on the Memphis side of the ball, I'm going to go back to someone we haven't touched on since the first couple games, but it's going to be Jaren Jackson Jr., and it's going to be his fantasy score here, 37.5. These first couple games, his line was raised really high due to these. He's had a couple bad games, which is fine because it lowers that line for us. This last game he got where he has 37, he got pulled a few minutes early just because the game was getting a little out of hand. But him on those bad games, it brings that line back down because it was up in the 40s. So now we're back down to 37.5. I want to go ahead and take another bite at it here. And the dude is averaging 1.36 fantasy points per minute this season. He should be seeing heavy minutes. There's no need for him to get pulled. They have nothing to lose here. I'm sorry, they have actually everything to lose here. So they would not gain anything by pulling him if the game's getting out of hand. So give me the over on Jaren Jackson. I think he sees 40-plus minutes this game. He has to show up. If the Grizzlies want to have a chance at all, this man right here has got to show up because AD and LeBron, of course, are a force down low. This man's going to have to show up and do his thing. So give me Jaren Jackson Jr. over 37.5 fantasy score right here. And then we hop over to the other side of the ball. Going to take a look at the Lakers. And I like, it's going to be Austin Reaves. And we're going to take a look right here at his PRA, 25.5. He goes over this, 3 of his last 5. But the man's minutes have been climbing. So he started off in game 1 of the series. He was at 31. The last 2 games, 40-plus minutes the last 2 games. And I think that continues here. He has become such a role player for this team. And, that role has gotten bigger and bigger each game. And if I'm Memphis, I'm going to say their game plan is we have to stop AD and or LeBron. You probably can't stop both. You have to pick and choose. But we have to stop AD and or LeBron. And that is where Austin Reaves comes into play here. I think, things open up for him because he's not the guy they're going to be looking to stop right off the bat. So I think things open up a little, just enough for him to clear this line of 25.5. So give me the over on him. All right. So we got those 4. Those are my 4 favorite play, the ones that, I'm going to give out, my favorite one from each team. De'Aaron Fox over 5 rebounds, Kevon Looney over 16.5 RA, Jaren Jackson over 37.5 fantasy score, Austin Reaves over 25.5 PRA. My favorites here are going to be Triple J over 37.5 fantasy and Kevon Looney over 16.5 RA. Love that play. That's going to be my favorite play of the day right there is Looney. So there's those. All right, so for those that want to stick around and see these extra few plays we're throwing in there, I will hop right into it. I am going to be playing as well. It's going to be Sabonis, and it's going to be under 6 assists with push potential here. I don't know where the juice is, so I don't know if this is going to go up or down. But if it goes down to 5.5, I don't really like it. I really like the push potential here. But under 6 assists for Sabonis, he has gone over this one time in the series. He's gone under this 4 out of 5 games. And I just think that Sacramento, they're facing elimination. Their backs are up against the wall. They're going to be looking to their playmakers to score, not to be facilitating the ball, which Sabonis does do. If you look at his season, He does do this. He's a facilitator is what he likes to do a lot. He does get a lot of assists. So that's why I didn't want to give this out in the official play. It's not my favorite, but he just hasn't been doing it this series. And now's not the time for him to start. The last game facing elimination is not the time for him to start. He is going to be looking to put the ball in the hole, especially when fourth quarter rolls around. If they're down, he's going to, as a team leader, you're thinking to yourself, I have got to score. Somebody has to score. I've got to score. Him and De'Aaron Fox are going to be looking to put the ball up heavy in the fourth quarter, especially if they are down. So give me the under on Sabonis' assists right here. I really like this play. And another one is going to be Ja Morant under 5.5 free throws made. I don't think there's any reason for him to be at the line too much. It's like, unless they're like ahead at the very end of the game, and then you get those free throws where, you're just having a foul to save some time on the clock. I don't think that's going to be the case. The Lakers are up in this series. If the game does get out of hand, they're just going to pull their starters. There shouldn't be a ton of fouling going on. But like I said, the Warriors should be playing from behind anyways. So if anything, the Lakers are going to be the ones getting fouled. But we take a look real quick. Ja Morant. So other than this one, odd out game right here where he puts 13 in from the line, these others, he has not even shot more than 5 free throws. So this is his last 8 games. So besides this one, right, let's just pretend like that's not there. We all see it. We recognize that that's super high. But this is just free throw attempts that we're looking at here. The line is 5.5 free throws made, so he would have to make 6. He has not even attempted 6 free throws in 7 of his last 8 games. So I really like this play a lot as well, the under on Ja Morant's free throws. Now, of course, he has the ball a lot, so there's always a chance, if anyone's going to be at the line, it's going to be him. But it just hasn't played out that way other than one game. And like I said, I don't see the need for any dumb fouls by the Lakers, especially towards the end of the game. So I like the under on Ja Morant's free throws there. I'm also going to be playing the over on Draymond Green's free throws. And it's just a half. Simply a half. Goes over at 4 of his last 5. You see the last 2 games, he's, putting it up. Those are his 2 biggest ones. And if the Warriors are ahead here, obviously they're going to be looking for, the Kings to make, fouls at the end of the game just to get the ball back, stop the clock. Not necessarily that Draymond Green is the guy that the Warriors are going to need to put the ball in their hands to get to the free throw line. It's going to be mainly Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole. But there's still going to be time, especially with how much this dude fights down low with Sabonis. There's a good chance he's getting to the line again and making 1 free throw. I mean, just 1 is all we need. So really like that play as well. So there's the 3 extras. Also, one more I do want to throw in there is going to be Looney. And it's going to be under his free throws of a half. Look, he's zeroed out except for game 1. He makes 4. Other than that, he's zeroed out. And like I said, he only shoots the ball 4 or 5 times a game. So I just don't see it. He's rebounds and assists is where we need to go with him, not points. He doesn't shoot the ball that much. Therefore, he should not get any free throws. Give me the under on Kevon Looney's free throws. So anyways, that's it, guys. Sorry to keep y'all so long. Hey, y'all put your lock of the day down in the comments. Who you think's going to win these games? Do the 2 favoring teams move on today? Or, do you have an underdog that you think is going to save their season and live to see another day? Let me know what you think. Sub to the channel, guys, and like the video. I appreciate all the support, guys. Let's see what you got later.